Hello on YouTube and hello on Twitch. Welcome to another episode of my Plague Inc. Let's Play. This is Northstar. I hope you're well. We're taking care of each other and being kind to yourselves. New viewers, welcome. Returning viewers, welcome back. Sorry about the echo there for a second. Those of you new to my channel should know that you can find this and all my other Let's Play series on my YouTube channel, organized from oldest to newest. I apologize if I get distracted some. I have a bastard of a roommate who's now around during the day as well. I don't know if he lost his job or he's got some days off or on the holidays, but he's being now obnoxious 24/7, not just in the day, but I mean not just night, but in the day as well. Just makes life harder for me. I swear I'm cursed. I have to deal with absolute monsters like this all the time, and let's start in China. Lands transmission +1. Thermonecro, that's a provirus thing. I don't know why it's showing up here. Transmission costs don't increase, be easier to cure. Spreading by sea. Yeah. Or air. Air is faster. It'll make for a slightly quicker game, and I do see too often. This to partly balance out transstasis and herbophile, after all, China. Let's make this a nice, quick game, if possible. Blind poopin. Of course, quick is a relative term with me. For those... I can't hardly hear this. You guys probably can't either. Master volume here. Sorry, that got turned down somehow. Those new to my channel is welcome. So I'm also disabled on COVID, and that does affect my cognition, my ability to think on my feet, to multitask, to focus, to tune out distractions. Increased rainfall in humid countries, so the country's getting wetter. Boring influencer's voice accidentally calms swarm of bees. Panther in South Asia. Great. Bacteria, so I can evolve stuff for DNA. And also to avoid notice, more importantly, WHA study shows global warming increases. Catastrophes, major file sharing website ban, tropical storm. Shakira less intense than expected. That's okay, whatever. China's an urban country, so rodents. Los Angeles Olympics mystery. Air. We do have aerosite spread by air. But anyways, coughing mutated. I could actually leave that for a little while. Let's grab dark resistance though in case I am spotted. Have genetic hardening. Bring your cat to work. Day is celebrated. A lot of typos there. Grab the genetic hardening now. But yeah, dealing with distractions like the blaring his TV in the middle of the day, and well, it's not really in the middle of the day, or early evening, and at night, just never ever turning it off, which I have noise sensitivity with my long COVID, so it pretty much assaults my senses and causes me distress 24/7 when he's doing this, and he probably knows that. I think I mentioned it when I went to the hearing about trying to get the converters to I have noise sensitivity, so he's now weaponized that against me. He also lied his rear off. Blood must have mutated. Grab insects 1. And And blood too. Yes, why is there off there about, well, everything. NASA CST discusses benefits of space and science research. Let's come into the Space Shuttle Columbia thing. That's not affected or whatever. Curiosity, but I'm not sure it affects much. But maybe if borders gets shut down really early. Putting on new official language of EU Parliament. Reports suggest a Midwest apprentice is rising. Lots of red bubbles here. Here too. Rapid spread. Planes are faster than ships. Travel faster, so I'm trying to spread before eventually notice is taken. I swear I didn't do the bacterial resilience. Oh. Evolving trading involves not in the same category, that's why. Although the genetic reshuffle, problematic. Devolve this, there's no cure. Progress. Now. Steam viral aerosol. Devolve this, and at this point I'm going to devolve coughing to try and avoid notice. Sure. You know what? Yeah. Winning is winning. Nausea mutate. So guarantee I get every country and spread quickly. Noticed. Nausea mutate eventually. Noticed. Just kind of slow walk this a little while I devolve all these now. Well, I think Charity warns against attaching balloons to pets. Gangnam Style rerun is major Broadway musical hot singles involving area, of course. Yeah, all sorts of anything but the disease being talked about. Airplanes use new sterilization air filters. Relevant. Exist. Evolve it. Of cold resistance. One actually cheaper. Well, both of them. I don't know if that affects the ability to cause deaths in countries, but Bacterial zones 1 is more enough. Thousands attend AI generated. In border guard planned strike. 50,000 border guards threatening to strike and disrupt traffic in the form of DMZ to poor employment prospects because I guess Korea's been renamed here. AI generated music festival. Thousands attend AI generated music festival. Find empty field. Yeah, because there's a reunified Korean peninsula here. Rather, and there really should be 2 Koreas because of the effects on spread of, stuff can't easily spread from south to north via land. Well, I guess birds would still manage it. So, anyone in the chat? Nope. Just sitting here, getting a little DNA, and then I'll start killing rather quick. This is casual, and aren't any things that make this super hard. BSL 4, I suppose. In real life, that'd be a very high biosecurity level, but in this game, it goes all the way up to 10, which is silly. So it's not as bad. Well, nausea. Orange bubble. UK votes for Brexit in referendum. Why am I getting DNA points when I'm not even doing anything? Tsunami hits Philippines. And we need orange bubbles or something. Well, I'll take it. It's generating these DNA points passively. I have no idea. Not that I should be complaining. Yeah, so long COVID is a terrible disease. I won't bore you guys talking ridiculously about it, but do maybe write your congressman if you're in the United States or senator about investing more in research for it. The research budget was slashed recently, so it's going to set back a cure for years. I was just talking to a doctor about it with a primary care checkup to him, like, well, not exactly a checkup, an e-health thing, and I'm explaining, yeah, the person's like, you're being pessimistic. It's like, the research budget was slashed. There's not going to be a cure for this anytime soon. Not unrealistic to think the best I can do is focus on surviving and adapting, whether it's my streaming or trying to get Social Security approved. And try not to be, well, murdered by my roommate. Wish I had good family members I could stay with and be safe around, but the family member I was staying with before was abusive. And it was just getting worse and worse, so it was not sustainable. I argument with them about it. They're like, oh, at first we weren't fighting all the time. It's like, no, yeah, not at first, because the abuse wasn't so bad, but it got progressively worse, and this caused arguments, and this person would like pinch an infected toe till it bled, just randomly come up to me and do that. They were absolutely out of line. And then they would try and act like the arguments were separate from the things they were doing. It's like, no, there's a direct connection between them. Anyways, let's grab. All right. Paranoia, seizures. I haven't got any increased understanding of anything. Insanity. Systemic infection or dysentery. Let's do both. Coma and total organ failure. Wait, when did pulmonary edema? Oh yeah, that's the random. Don't need that. Diarrhea can lead to the oops combo, but cysts don't need that. Abscesses don't need that. Seizures, insanity, dysentery, diarrhea. Inflammation I can afford to get rid of, probably, for a little more DNA. Immune suppression. Fever. Skin lesions in order to get necrosis. I need more DNA for that. Let's devolve all this stuff. I'm done waiting for mutations. We shouldn't have done so much. They didn't nearly pay for themselves, but whatever. Winning's winning, they said. You never know, some worst case thing. I don't think you can get random testing on casual at BSL 4, but higher ones you can get noticed that way. Cool. Necrosis for the lethality. Now I just sit back and wait. New worrying disease? Yeah, everyone has it. And this is gonna just completely wipe out the population in no time. Now it's just a matter of riding on to victory. You're not going to do anything about it in time. Yeah, you may focus everything on a cure, and I'll be gone within like a year of activating the lethality. A few months, actually. Boom. Devolve this score. I don't need rashing or sweating. I mean, rash or sweating. What duplications? Some combo. Whatever. Still to eradicate humanity. Score only 468 because it took so long. Alright, and a pathogenesis reward. Blood rage healing for Shadow Plague. Cis bonus infectivity. Huh? Decrease the DNA cost of. Yeah, I'll take that for when I do get Shadow Plagues. Probably enough time to do a fungus. Higher disease effectiveness in poor countries. Reduced mutation chance. Build order. Urban countries become rural. Rural become urban. Slums. Increased disease effectiveness in urban countries. So rural countries are now full of slums. And if they're poor rural countries now malnutrition. Okay, this is going to be weird. Ashen system. Let's cut this video and start a new one for this. Folks on YouTube, I wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And may you always find a guiding star to lead you home. I do. Best luck. I'm just going to take a short break. I need it while on COVID.